Welcome to Module 4. In this session, we'll explore how to assess risk systematically and develop strategies to manage or mitigate them effectively. You should start by understanding risk and identifying potential risks in your environment. What is risk? Risk is the probability of harm or loss resulting from threats you face in the course of your work. Risks can be the dangers you as an HRD faces in your daily work. In this context, risk is not just about physical danger. It encompasses physical, digital, legal, psychosocial, and reputational challenges that arise due to your role in defending human rights. Examples of risks include arrest, detention, imprisonment, murder, verbal and non-verbal assaults, abduction, kidnap, character assassination, smear campaign, rejection by society and fellow professionals, summons, blackmails, closure of the office, police raids, office break-ins, interception, and tapping of HRDs' communications and trailing. In other words, risks are uncertain dangers that HRDs face because of their human rights activities. To properly assess and address risks, HRDs need to understand its three main components: threats, vulnerabilities, and capacities. Understanding these helps you evaluate risks more accurately. And threats are external forces or actors that can cause harm or disruption. These can be physical harassment, surveillance, or physical violence; digital, hacking, phishing attacks, or online harassment; legal, defamation lawsuits, arbitrary arrests, or restrictive laws targeting HRDs. 2. Vulnerabilities are weaknesses or gaps in a person's or organization's defenses that make them more susceptible to threats. Examples include limited knowledge of digital security practices, working alone without support networks, lack of resources to respond to legal challenges. 3. Capacities are strengths, resources, and tools available to counter threats and reduce vulnerabilities. Examples are strong alliances with other HRDs or civil society organizations, training in physical and digital security, access to legal aid and mental health resources. Next, assess the likelihood of each threat occurring and the potential impact it could. How to assess risk. Step-by-step guide to help you understand. First, write down all potential risks, physical, digital, legal, etc., and what causes the risk. Second, risk probability. Rate each risk as low, medium, or high, based on how likely it is to occur. Third, risk impact. Determine the potential damage or harm, low, medium, or high. 4. Risk tolerance. This is measured in capacities and vulnerabilities of HRDs to withstand identified risks. HRDs are required to increase their capacities to measure up to identified risks and reduce risk impacts. Common misconceptions about risk management include relying on reactive strategies instead of preventive measures, copying security approaches that may not fit their specific context, and engaging in unnecessary risks due to heroism. To manage risks, develop strategies that reduce vulnerabilities, enhance capacities, or address threats directly. For example, implementing digital security measures like using encrypted messaging apps like Signal, creating strong passwords, recognizing phishing emails and blocking them, as well as building alliances can reduce your exposure to certain risks. Remember, risks can't always be eliminated, but they can be managed effectively with the right strategies, and not all risks are predictable. So it is important to stay flexible and always prepared. As an HRD, reflect on your own work and create a personal and organizational risk plan. You can use our risk mapping template to classify risks and determine your next steps. A good plan always addresses high-priority risks first. Please visit our website, Training, to access templates and links for additional resources, support, and expert guidance. Well done. See you in the next module.